Good day guys, Bing here. So today we're going to try this one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. I think let's do this one. Do this, okay? So, like column, like blade shape columns. And yeah, so I think, yeah, of course you can do model in place like extrusion, then join them, but yeah, it can be a little bit tricky when you can still model in place, but sometimes you will have some issue when you try to create radial arrays using model in place, because it can be tricky because so I think the easiest way for this one is we can just model this as like a column type of family and load it into a project, so we can easily place them. So it can be either just copy and paste, or just do some arrays, right? So let's do it. So for this, so usually a column type of something like this we can use. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? We can use two level. So where is it? Here. So two level base. So which means we can control the bottom, the base, and the top base, right? So let's start. So okay, the shape of this one is very simple, so I'll just do a screenshot. So basically, so if you cut this one, right? So if you cut this, so it will say, so it will be something like this. So we just need like thickness of this and thickness of this, and then the overall depth, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go to Revit. So this is a floor plan, so we need to add some reference plan. So you can type RP or just go here, so reference plan. So we will need, so actually I'm going to draw something here. Okay, so draw in the front, so we can just copy another two here, so, and add dimension di equal another dimension equal, and then this one will be the width, let's call it width 1, and then another one, so let's call it width 2, and we also need another two reference plans. So this will be the depths, so we also probably just need a equal dimension, and then this will be the depths. So let's create a parameter for the depths. I'll just call it D, and it will be used it will be a type parameter, because most of these will be the same size, right? So we can just create different type if we need a different size. So okay, so for this will be the width, oh sorry, wrong one. Let's call it maybe W1, and it will be type parameter, and this will be the type 2 or W2, and still type parameter. So we can now go to family types, so we can just roughly adjust. So for example, W1 I'll make it maybe 400, W2 make it 200, and overall depth maybe make it 900. Okay, so and apply. Yeah, that's it. Now we can create the shape. So it will be it's very simple, right? So it's just extrusion. So extrusion. Excuse me. So we can just do a line, start from this point, go down to here, go down here, go down here, and finish here. So because this is a very simple shape, and then all the reference plans are very simple, I'll try if I finish it, and I'll just try to adjust. So you can see it's actually working already. So it's not, we don't actually need to lock any of these endpoint of these lines onto any of these reference plans. So Revit understand that yeah, we probably want them to follow these reference plans. So yeah, all good. And then we can go to elevation. So and then we just need to drag this up to this level and lock it. And that's all. Okay. So because this one it will always start from 0, which means because we didn't pick any work plan, we just do it. We just create that extrusion in the floor in this view, in which you know the associated work plan is this level, lower reference level. So it will always start from this. So we don't need to lock this end onto this level. Okay, so and then of course we can add a material parameter. So let's maybe just add a material parameter, so in case we wanted to change the material. And another thing is we can also change the category for this one. So for example, you might want to change it to a column, for example. But yeah, so for in this for this one, I'll keep it as a generic model for now, because yeah, there's not much difference, except you know, a different category. It might be, you know, they are generic model and the column. I think they are both cuttable, and also you might be able to place rebar, but this is probably not a. It's more like it's more a architectural column than a structural column, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. This looks like concrete, or yeah, I guess. But anyway, so let's just leave it as a generic model for now. So okay, so this is it. This is the column, right? So now we can load this one. We don't have a project yet, so let's just create a project. Okay, so and then we can place this. So first I'll just see the front one. So it looks like it's like a linear shape. So like, right, so we can just do a linear array. So probably don't even need an array. Oh, sorry, it's because it's not a column. If it's a column, we can just, you know, create some grids, and then we can just place by grid. So you know, you can do column and place on grids, right? But for this one, yeah, let's just place one. Just load this one into the project. I'll just place one here. Okay, so and then we can just do an array. So AR. So let me check. So if that's roughly 3 meters. This is can be roughly 2.1 maybe. Yeah. Okay, so 2.1. How about that? And then 10 of them, right? So that's it. So now yeah, so we have this, and then of course we that one can be the top one. So it's basically we can just do an extrusion, right? So this and also you can just I think tab select edit type. You can change the size here. So for example, I want to make it skinnier in the front, so maybe I'll make it very 150 should be fine. 400, yeah. So materials, let's leave it. Yeah, so you can change that, and then yeah, and you can do the top one by just actually, yeah, it looks like we can't really we don't have a so you can see if I try to do an extrusion here, it can be a little bit tricky because we don't have any face that you know, it's perpendicular to the direction of this, right? So which means we need to add like a reference plane. So we need to go, for example, I'll just add a reference plane here, right? Something like this, or a grid, or anything, or even a wall, and then we can just create a model in place. I'll just use generic model as well, and then set work plan and pick this reference plan. So we can now go to or you can just do it, maybe you can also do it create an elevation or sections, and then you have this view. Or actually, there's already a view, right? So, sorry, in an architectural template, there's already a view, so it can be a east or west view. So yeah, I think that can work as well. So that's fine. So we can just quickly just do a shape, just roughly 150, and this is 400. That's fine. So just drag, finish, go to 3D view again. So I just, looks like, yeah, it need to be opposite, right? DM, untick the copy, so flip it. Okay, so now we can finish this, drag this. I'll just leave that there. So maybe go to the top view. I want to drag this one to roughly here. So as long as it's, yeah, it intersect with that one, it's all good. So now finish, and then we can just, so here we will have some issue if we join them. So looks like it's fine. Yeah, that's good, because sometimes when you join a element with a group, and then it will tells you something's wrong. Do you want to maybe keep or change the group or yeah, but what if that happens? Just maybe just select all SA, just ungroup them, right? So because we already have them, we don't need to have them anymore. Or yeah, you can, in this case it's still okay, so maybe I'll just leave it, because we can easily, so previously we have 2.1 spacing. In case we want to increase this by like 300, you just need to move the second one. So remember, this is first one, this is the second one. So if we move the second one by 300, so we'll see the rest of this, it will all become, instead of 21, become 24. Okay, so move the second one. So yeah, this is fine. This is because we joined this and this and this and this. So this is telling us that we joined, but this now it's broken. It's broken. What do we do? Just click on OK. That's fine. We can just drag this, and it will automatically join again. See? Yeah, not sure this. So we can always try to flip join, yeah, to fix it. Okay, so so very simple, right? So these are two level generic model, and this is just a model in place extrusion. Okay, so now let's have a look again. Yeah, so these are just add some wall, can be curtain wall. So I just quickly do it. So yeah, once again go to ground floor. So now we can have some wall. I'll use generic wall. Maybe I'll use interior, because this can be an interior of that facade. This is exterior. I want this wall to align with this interior place space. So right, so maybe we need to do this. And also you can join them. Wall are also cuttable, which means you can use join geometry. So I'll change the height, maybe roughly and roughly match, right? So, and also currently these materials by category, so there's no material at all. So we can give them a material. So actually I'll use the material of this wall. So if we go to here, so the finish is the default material of this generic wall. So we can just tab select the one of this column. So go to edit type, Control V. So they share the same material. So, and also this model in place extrusion as well. So we can just call Control V, so we can have same material. Now we can just join them very easily. Just get rid of all the line between them, right? So sometimes this happens. So you just need to do the switch join order. Okay. So yeah, so if you want opening, so just click, just drag it down. You might want a curtain window kind of thing there, so you can always let me think. So maybe I'll just change this one to for example 1200 high, and I'll just Control C and paste along into same place. And for this one I'll just change it the seal height to 1200, and then just go up. Maybe I'll just use the curtain wall like a storefront, something like that, and I'll just edit this one, duplicate, create a new one. So maybe for curtain panel, I'll use system panel glazed, and then I'll turn off that all the grids, so we don't have any internal mullions, but just leave a border type, so it will automatically place border. So just click on delete grid line, so which will delete the internal mullion. So it looks like we might need to adjust the size. So like currently, so it's cutting below. So it's see in this view, the view range is by default 12, cutting at 1200. So see if you go to a view range, so that's 1200. So we have a wall sitting, right at 1200. So we can't see any of the curtain wall. So if we change the view range a little bit higher, so we can see the window, right? So looks like we probably want to, for example, here to here, and also maybe just move it down by half the depth of the mullion. And also looks like we have this glazing offset. Yeah, that's fine, but if you want to, you can also change to just get rid of the offset if you want this to sit in the middle. And this is for the material of the glazing, right? So you can just change it to glass. Now let's have a look in 3D views. That's it. You might need to adjust, move this down. So this is how very easily just place some wall, some curtain wall. Okay, so next let's try how can we do this efficiently, like curved with all this. So it's also very simple. So first let's go to a ground, let's just go to floor plan. So first we go into, I'll just select one of these, I'll just place one here, right? So maybe just place it here, and then we just need to decide, okay, the radius or the diameter of that curve need to be. So for example, I'll just do a detail line here. So I'll just use maybe a center ends arc. I'll just place something like the center of this arc, right? So how about 20 meter, right? So just 20 meter, so here to here. So okay, so I want to create a wall, something like this here, right? So and then we just need to move this one. So for example, I'll just move it here, maybe use the internal, right? So here, and then we just need to use array again, AR, just to pick the radial yeah. And then so we need to place center of rotation, or you can just press space bar, right? And then it will ask you to pick the center point. So we can type SC to snap center point of this arc. So you can see, so just press type SC and then move onto this curve. So you can just click, and then we have this center point picked. And then we just need to, so in this case, yeah, depending on, yeah, you can choose either, place the second one, so which means you click here once and then moved roughly here, click again, so and then just give it a number, or you can just use a last. So in this case we'll try last. Okay, so now first pick this, click on this, and then click here, and then just type in a number. So I'll try maybe 15, right? So yeah, I'm not sure yet. It looks like it's a little bit narrow. It's quite close to 1.5, which is okay, I think. Yeah, 1.47 something. Yeah, you can always go, if I want to increase this a little bit, so maybe I'll just change the number, and we can just do another one. Yes, 18 almost. Yeah, I think that's fine. So now let's have a look in 3D view, and this is it. So maybe I'll just move this a little bit away. So there. Okay. Then what's next? So yeah, of course, this time we can't do extrusion, right? So we need to do it can be a sweep. It can be revolve, but usually I don't think revolve. yeah, it can be a little bit tricky because we also need to know the angle. I think sweep is easier for this one because we already have this detail line here. We can actually use this detail line as a path, and then we can just do a shape, a profile, right? So let's do it. So model in place. Again, I'll just use a generic model for this one. Okay, and then we can just use sweep. And we already have this detail line here, so I just use pick path. Okay, and then finish. So and now it can be a little bit tricky for us to try to create the profile. So because you can see this the I'm not sure what's this called. Let me check. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what do we call this one? Maybe the origin or something. I mean this one, what's this called? Yeah. Anyway, so because it's on the angle, so currently we don't have any view, any elevation or section views here, but it's easier if we just do it in 3D view. Okay, so it doesn't need to be like elevation or sections, right? So okay, so now let's have a look. Okay, it's roughly in the center, so probably I can just use this one. So let's just do select profile and then edit profile and pick. We can just pick this one. So I think this should be close enough, right? So we know roughly the width of this with this one, right? And then we just draw a line. So from here down by 150, so same as the last one. So this 400, and then that's it. Okay, so now finish this, and then we have this, and then also just use the same material and finish. Now we just need to join them. So join. Okay, so now we have some issue. Okay, so see, this happens when we have curved surface. In this case, this is a curve, this is a curve, right? And also here we have a curve. And when there's also, it's not perfectly matching. So because this is a flat surface, and also this one is also a flat surface. When this happens, a curved surface and a flat surface, when you try to join them, so this always happens. So it tells you I can't join element. So what can we do? We just need to just need to increase the difference of these two like elements a little bit. So you can see the top of this is perfectly matching. So you don't need to worry about it. So we need to worry about here. So here and here, right? So it's either like make this one bigger or smaller. So it can, or both can work. So I think for this one, I think, what do we do? Maybe let me think what's the best way, because we try to achieve a very nice clean front, right? So maybe the back is not that critical, but still we try to, like, eventually we want this one, we want to get rid of this line, this line, this line, but can be a little bit tricky because unless we make this curved, but I don't think it's worth, yeah. So I guess we need to I just increase, let's just do it, just increase, it's either move this to the right by a millimeter or to the left by a millimeter. It can both work, I believe. So let's do this. I'll move this one, the whole thing, back by 1 millimeter. Let's see what happens. Okay, so and then finish. Now let's join geometry, finish this model and join geometry. See, it works. So yeah, but we will have these two lines. So because it's behind that, I don't think it's probably not a big issue, but if you really don't want to see this, we can probably, you know, figure out the radius of this, right? 20 meter. So radius, yeah, we have the 20 meter radius here. Oh yeah, we can just go into the family and just make, instead of have this as a straight line, just make a 20 meter radius line. But again, so this will you know break here. So yeah, maybe just leave it. Okay, so now just join geometry, and then we can just, you know, finish this. Okay, so or you have yeah, I think that let's just leave it. If you do you know, if you go GD, if you turn off the line, it would be quite nice, right? So you probably won't notice, but if you have those lines shown, so you will always see those lines. But that's fine. Not perfect, but it's okay. So let's have a look again. We have some windows there, right? So I think the easiest way is just to do a curtain wall. And in this case, because we have this one, we still have this. We probably can just create a let's do this one. Okay, so I'll just copy this one, or maybe a CS, create similar. So I use location line. Oh, for curtain wall we can't do location line. That's fine. So it's always in center or center to center. So that's fine. So just do a center to center, right? So and then I'll just move to SE snap endpoint. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's have a look in 3D view. So maybe from ground floor to roughly there, right? So okay, so we have a window here. So and then so we can probably edit group and add this, you know, curtain wall into it, so it automatically plays. You don't need to create a separate array, because we already have one array, and we just add an element into that group. So it can be quite easy. Looks like we have this one. So for this one, if we don't need it, you don't need to delete it. You don't need to, you know, break the array. So what you can do is you can tab, select this, and click on this one. So this will, what it says, click icon to exclude. So exclude this from that group. So you can see the final one, the group is still there, but just that curtain wall is no longer there, no longer in the model, but you can bring it back if you wanted to. So you can see here, restore, right? So okay, so let's do it again. Tab, tab, select, exclude. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much, yeah. So this similar, so just yeah, looks like it's all separate. So we might need to looks like doors, right? So are they doors? Yeah, I think they are. These are doors. So yeah. Great. I think this is it. So you might want to change the look. So it looks like okay. So you might need to increase the depth of here. So it's very simple. So for example, here we can just go edit model in place. This, because this is extrusion. So I'll just increase this one. So I'll just maybe copy this to 900. So go down here and trim. So we have that. So we might, yeah, you might want to lower this window, so to match that. Do the same. So this is the sweep. We just need to go to edit sweep, select profile, edit profile. So you can also drag this down if you want to. Like we have 400 plus 500, finish, and then finish. So we can go to this group, edit group, select curtain wall, move it down, finish, and that's all. Okay. So, and of course, if you want to probably like you don't want the mullions, yeah, that's also okay. So we just go edit and get rid of all these mullions. Not interior, but the border ones, right? So, but we don't need any of them, so just change them to none, delete mullion, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, so this is it. So recap. For these, it's easier to create them as a family. In this case, 2 levels, so you can control. You can control. So for example, I'll copy that one out. Okay, so you can control the base. So in this case, ground floor and top level 1, right? So it's just like a column family. You can control both top and base and top. And okay, finally, let me show you the reason why I think it's a good idea to create them as a family instead of model in place. So actually, I'm not quite sure if I can what do we call it? Duplicate this error. So I'll just do a model in place. Okay, so a model in place. Right. So go to 3D. Let's go to 3D view. So let's pretend this is a column. Okay, so finish. Now I'll try to do an array. AR space, or maybe use this as a center of the array, the arc. Okay, so here, and maybe a second from here to here. Okay, it works. Okay, so it works, but sometimes for some reason, just yeah, it happened to me. So for some time they just don't want to cooperate. So yeah, so I just find it very, very annoying. So maybe it's fine to do it on floor plan. I'm not sure. So I'll just do a quickly. I'll do a wall. And I'll just do a model in place again. So generic model, set work plan, pick this wall. I'll just do an extrusion on this wall. Sometimes, you know, like we need to create some nice brick pattern, custom, and try to, you know, do some array. Okay, so we have this one. Finish, select it, AR array. It's currently on a floor plan, that's fine. Let's go architecture, set work plan, pick a plan, pick this wall, select it, AR. Alright, so now it's on. You can see it's on this vertical work plan on this wall. I'll just do a space, pick this from here to here. See? This is the problem. Oh, interesting. Hang on. Hang on. Let's try again. Let's try again. So we have this one, right? So now I want to set work plan onto, yeah. So it's currently, maybe just click on this one. So to show the work plan, and select it, AR. Okay, so space, place it here, right? So it looks still okay, I think. So rotate here, see? Up top like 5. Okay, so this is what yeah, I think this is why. So you can see it's just annoying. Yeah, I don't know why. So it doesn't work on a vertical work plan, but it might work on, you know, on the floor plan. So which means if we do really if you really don't want to model this as a family, you can also do a model in place family, and it can work. So it looks something like this, but still it's always easier to do to create a parametric family, because how easy it can, you know, you can just create a new type, right? So and then you can change the size, or if you want to change the depth, if you want to change the width, you can just do it by just typing a number there. But if it's a model in place, you need to go edit and then so I think that's it. Sorry about wasting your a little bit time doing this, but yeah, let's just turn off that, set work plan back onto ground floor, delete this and delete this one, and this is it. So yeah, if you have probably I don't think I will upload this family because it's very simple. You can just create it yourself. Okay, so that's all, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.